Y'all missed me last week. Y'all didn't like the all woman thing, did y'all?
I think we did pretty well.
I think they did pretty well. They could have did better with a male.
Nope.
Next time I'm out, I'll have a substitute.
No, we good.
Who would you substitute?
I didn't talk over anybody else's music. This is horrible.
I'm
You
here.
can't talk over everybody's.
I'm here for the substitution. Who would you bring?
Exactly.
It would only be my brother, so.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
He has the same view, if not stronger.
No, his is whole level.
Way.
We could welcome him, Lisa. Come on.
No, I like the all girl thing.
It was good.
I like it a lot. A lot. So welcome to Bella Uncensored. I love how everyone is chiming in, helping out. Like we had a 2-second meeting, no episode 5, no nothing.
Welcome to Bella Uncensored.
I feel like we
Good
need to
morning,
restart.
everybody.
Thank you, Jesus.
Good morning.
I did that during my intro.
What did you do during your intro?
I said, did you miss me?
You said nothing about the
Tommy
podcast.
Davidson, Martin
nothing,
Voice, did you miss me?
Nothing about episode 5.
Sorry.
Nothing about thank you for tuning in again.
I totally didn't
Nothing
think it
about
had to be
did you
repeated.
download Mixcloud. Nothing about have you listened to episode 4 to see how it was without me. You just went into what it was like without you.
Got you. I was actually trying to maximize the time that we have, but since Lisa wants to control everything, let's go. Okay, how did you guys miss me? Did you listen to episode 4? How did you feel about it? We're here, episode 5.
I don't not have to be like that.
Right,
but
I'm just saying, but
like we had a meeting. We
you
had
not
a
have to be
meeting.
like that.
Right.
That's why I didn't miss him last week. That's exactly why.
This is totally understandable. Don't wake a sleeping giant. Like, I don't know what to say. You guys want to... Okay, you want to start?
So first of all, Bahi, since we started late, what time do we have to end today?
Same time.
You're good.
Sure. Just go.
Just go.
Hey, did you see the Wu-Tang?
Of course he did. We talked about it 3 weeks ago.
Once again.
Right, because you're going to start
Controlling
being
the
reckless.
conversation.
We all reckless on it.
Let's talk about something light. Let's talk about something
I can't.
coffee is amazing.
I'm about to give me some right now. 1022. You know everything is my birthday.
I didn't know that.
Oh, look, guys. Y'all hear that?
Exactly. See?
Yeah, I just
See?
thought about it.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't even matter.
Exactly.
It
Exactly.
doesn't even matter.
Because that's not my birthday.
Remember that time the guy picked up your phone when I called and I was totally uncomfortable?
Yes, I do remember.
It was horrible.
Somebody picked up her phone and you were uncomfortable.
We were at the bar. I was going through a crisis.
I was
So
trying
I called my crisis manager. And all I heard was, hello? And I totally freaked, so he
You
said
it's your
hello
crisis
again.
manager?
My crisis manager. So
He don't treat me like that.
He
but,
said-
you know.
my crisis manager just thinks that it's okay. Anyway, he kept going and I was like, yo, stop playing on the phone. Like, put Lisa on the phone.
And so I
I
tried to
didn't care
answer
whether
from
it
my
was him.
watch, and I couldn't figure out what happened to the call. And I walked back to the bar, and he was like, "Lamont's on the phone."
Yeah, it was Tone.
And
Oh.
Lamont
Tone
is-
played at least 3 minutes.
Inside the club?
Yeah, I was
It was
sweating
at
and
the
everything.
bar. You know, I would
I
walk
couldn't
away and
believe
leave my phone anywhere. Like, I'm like, if it's meant for somebody else to have, then it's on them. But I usually leave it in the same place. Tia, you know all my passwords. I can't remember what it
I
is.
can't remember.
That's one thing special about my crisis manager. She will leave her phone anywhere. It's great. Most people are attached to their phones. I think it's good that you're, you can
so,
put it down.
except for people who, were disrespectful. Everybody knew what chair was mine. Everybody knew what hookah was mine. Everybody knew. So everybody knew I watched the camera. So if somebody wanted my phone, then it was meant for them to have. If somebody wanted to answer your call, clearly
They did it.
they did it.
Yeah, totally put it into
So that is not what happened. You don't have what? So anyway, I don't know why we're so discombobulated today.
Miss Lulu, do you like shoulders? You love your shoulders?
Every woman should love their
Let's talk about
shoulders.
my shoulders.
Oh, is that a...
Wait, so it is
She
a-
has the
it is-
same exact bird that you see on the top of a staff of a flag.
No,
on her arm.
No, the type of bird that's on the top of the staff
know why you're
is
talking about
Bald
an
eagle.
eagle. Thank you, Mama. This is a dove. It is different.
So when Prince came, it was after the Prince song?
No, actually, it was after my son had open heart surgery.
Why do I walk myself into stuff like this?
We had went through a lot.
Lou, I feel like he deserves an ass
was
whooping. Get him,
my
Lou. Take the
way
fucking
of
gloves off
saying
and
that
get him.
I am
Get him,
No.
Lou.
My
Put your
bird, my
fucking.
dog,
Do it, Lou.
Which is a
Do
sign
it.
of purity.
Do it, Lou.
And it was
Stomp
no
this
time
little
for me
and
to
Maneffer
feel-
out,
I
Lou.
love this moment.
No,
So
he been clearance all week. He been clearance all week, Lou.
Oh my God, I wanted to.
Get him, Lou. Come on, Lou. Let it go now, Lou.
I did. That was my
That's
way.
it?
That was my way. No, that's why I have a bird.
A bird.
Why do you have birds?
Because they
You love 'em.
they need to be plucked.
You love the
You have
birds.
birds?
Yeah, chicken head. Except Kira.
Oh.
Had
Yeah.
we don't want to use presents.
Oh no, we. You want to start shit? We starting shit today.
We can't do it. You know I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
I
I'm gonna
am
win.
here. I don't know what is happening, guys, but I'm trying
People
not
don't
to like it.
people don't get into verbal disputes with me back and forth with dirt digging.
You know,
My shovel.
I ain't got no
my
dirt.
shovel.
I'm single.
My shovel.
I ain't got no dirt.
Single people. Can I ask you guys a question? Do single people, even though you're single, why do single people not let the people that they're dealing with know that they're dealing with other people?
What?
It ain't none of their business.
I don't think why is that important? I think that
It ain't none of their business.
I don't think it's important until you have that next conversation.
When we
that
being
you wanna be
exclusive. Right.
And like, do the woman, we need to
So-
talk. Like, who does that in 2010? We need to talk. Like, that to me is like.
So a man that you're dating, he can date as many as he want. When you call, he may not have time. You don't know why, but you can't assume that it's another woman. It could be
I
worse.
can't assume it.
Oh yeah, you can assume what you want, but
Right.
until you ask the question, which you
I'm
can't
already
ask.
thinking it's another vagina.
Right,
I'm
thank
already-
you. I already got an
Oh,
attitude.
what you can't ask. You have an attitude?
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
You can have 10 of them. I still want to feel like I'm the only one.
Absolutely positive.
Kind of hard.
Well, then
If he got 10, I'm saying it's kind of hard.
Okay, well maybe he got 5.
I would never let nobody feel. I wouldn't really want one to feel too special.
That's because that's how you do.
I wouldn't want one to feel too special. I want everybody to feel the same.
Right, so they
Really?
should all feel
How do you
special.
do that? Because you should
Treat
have a
them a little
special.
differently.
Everybody has a special.
Let me tell you something. I would. We'd be great for like a week,
Mhm.
and then I just fall off the face of it.
Keep your face in the microphone.
And then they'd be like, "What happened?" I'd be like, "What? I don't understand what you're talking about."
Yeah, and I'd be having hella attitude.
Hell, attitude would not leave.
So the other
So it
All
doesn't
I
matter.
gotta do is chin check you. Why I gotta leave?
Doesn't
Wait.
matter. And
We're
then
not in a
and
relationship.
then I'll be
Wait,
good for a
wait,
week
wait,
again
wait.
and fall off again.
So the other day, I was with my friends, and so we was chilling outside by my house, and one of my friends, she saw like some guy from over in my area. She thought he was cute, so she asked him like, you got a girlfriend, like she shot her shot, and he completely was like, yeah, I got a girl. When I say that even hurt my feelings, I'm like,
Wow.
damn, I don't know. It was just like,
You'd rather him lie?
no, but it was like, damn, so guys, like, because most guys would have been like, nah, well, what's up? But like, I was just like,
I totally would have been like, "I got a girl. What's
it
up?"
was like, yeah,
I wouldn't have
have
said
a
that
girl.
now because I'm engaged.
I
But
shared it.
I think that's absolutely special in 2019 that a young man would actually tell the truth that he has a woman. I think that's simply amazing, especially when we're talking about loyalty.
women don't
Like,
care
real
anymore.
talk, like that's
Because
amazing.
women don't care anymore.
Women don't and men, but see,
We're eating it up.
Thank you so much.
It's sad, but we're eating it up because women don't. Men never respected the other man, but now we realizing that women don't respect the other women. Well, we're not even realizing it. It's realized.
That's been happening. People been
Yeah,
having
well,
two
now
families
it's
and all that
more.
other
Now
stuff.
it's more out there.
It's more out
Before it was
there.
a secret where you don't tell anybody.
Hoes
But now the
been
girl
winning.
like, yeah, he got. I mean, I was on the phone
Hoes
with
been winning.
a very close person of mine this week. I hate when she do that. She should be like 1, 2, 3.
What?
Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
Whole music too.
Can you
I never really listen to the words.
Really? It's like one of the best songs. Her loyalty.
So who was you on the phone with the other day?
I wasn't even that funny.
Definitely was.
Tia, your mic.
Oh, can you hear me now? Oh, sorry.
I had a joke for that, but So you think he was loyal to his girlfriend?
I think he was. I mean, cause it's funny because me and him are cool, and so like when we did talk about his girlfriend, well, not really, but him talking to someone, he never really came out to me saying that he had a girlfriend, but to my friend, he was like,
Oh, so you think
Oh, maybe he didn't like her.
yeah.
That's totally different.
I was
You
like-
know what? I got a girlfriend. I'm married. I love her. We having kids. We getting married next week.
God, I mean, girls do that. Why wouldn't the
We
guys
go
do
food
that?
shopping, we
and
hang
so
out.
I was just like, wow, like damn, like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, did you not like have a real interest in her?
I don't
Or,
think
like,
she wanted you to tell that.
I don't know who I'm talking about.
That's funny. But he know who she know she got curved.
Right, and it hurt my feelings. I felt like I got curved, cause you know that's my friend and all. I was just like,
Everyone.
damn.
Hey, it happens. I mean, I don't know what happened too, but now I do. But,
right. So look.
So is he really a loyal person?
No, he is, and he really is a nice guy. So he probably is trying to breed
Does he
loyalty
cheat?
right now. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I really wouldn't know. So a situation happened the other day, right, where I was caught in between two friends, and one of my friends, she has a boyfriend who she's been dealing with for a pretty long time, and my other friend recently came out with this like, he's been hitting me up, like we've been talking, and so I told her, I was like, I don't want to be a part of, me knowing that y'all are speaking to each other because the other girl is my friend too, and I don't want to be caught in the mix. But when I was with the other girl the other day, and she was going in, and was not going in, but like talking about her relationship, and I was like, I just kind of don't feel comfortable with knowing I know this information and just like not saying something to you, but the dude been like, not, they just been talking, like they've been talking.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. So let me understand.
Mhm.
You're in the middle of a friendship. Two of your girlfriends is seeing the same guy?
No, well, one is seeing him. They're in a they're living together. They're in a relationship.
Oh, they live
They
together.
live together. They're in a relationship.
Okay. And then we have another girl who's cool with her.
No, they're not cool.
They're not cool, but they know of each other.
She knows of her.
She knows of her.
She know of her having a boyfriend.
She know of her. She know of him having that girlfriend, and she knows that she is his girlfriend.
Oh, and she still deal with him?
Who? They're not really dealing with it. He just started trying to talk to her recently.
Oh, okay. That's seem normal.
It's not normal when I'm the friend that's in the middle.
You're bothered?
I am bothered.
Okay, let's talk about a story then. I know a story of somebody who dealt with somebody. I know a woman who dealt with a guy,
Mhm.
told her friend that she dealt with the guy, told her friend that she didn't like when one of her other friends talked to him,
Mhm.
and that very friend she was venting to
Mhm.
started talking to the same guy,
But how was they talking?
trying to shoot their shot.
Who? The guy or the
No,
girl?
the girl.
The girl was
All
trying to
three of
shoot-
these women know each
Mhm.
other, and the initial woman told the third woman that, yo, the second woman tried to push up, and I didn't like that. Like, we running a crew. And the third woman listened, understood, and then went and shot her shot.
So I feel like I know what you're talking about, and the context is wrong. But as far as what the situation with my friend actually know that this is her boyfriend. They've been dealing with each other for a long period of time. The situation that you're talking about, nobody's dealing with anybody. Nobody has those type of. It's nothing like that. That's some other crap. But as far as my friend knowing that, oh, this person and this person been together for a long period of time. When you saw this person, you knew who she was because you knew the guy, everything, but you still feel as though, like, you want to tell me about them dealing with each other. And me and this girl talk, and she talks about him. So for me to be caught in that situation, I'm like, nah. And I told her, and it's funny because she already knew.
You told your girlfriend about the other girl?
I told that he is trying to talk to my friend.
I think that's right. I think you should have did that.
I think I should have.
I don't have a problem with calling people. I think that is, I applaud you for doing that, because I hate people that sit aside and throw daggers at the side. Listen to both sides, but act like they don't know anything. When actuality, you know. And you know what would have happened to his girlfriend if she found out? Well, if you didn't tell her and she found out, she would have looked at you like, yo, like.
Especially
I
knowing that
applaud
that's
it.
my friend.
More dudes need to be called out. But if your friends still deal with, either one of them still deal with them, they both wrong. They both
Right,
wrong.
and so she kind of already knew about my friend because she had like a phone number saved inside her phone and man, just other kind of extra stuff, but she didn't have a face to the name. So it was just like,
I
Why do you
applaud
disagree,
you.
Miss Lulu?
When I was younger, in my 20s, I've absolutely done it because you feel that someone is being done wrong, and you know both parties, and you give that information. And what has happened to me, it backfired. I become lonely. I become a hater. I become, she don't have a man, so she's trying to break up a union.
So you become the issue.
So I become the issue. So what I've learned to do is mind my damn business. I learned one of my mothers taught me, and I've done it a lot because of what I do, the business that I'm in. I've been a nail tech all my life, so I've dealt with people with secrets and deep things and dirt and filth all my life, knowing deep dark secrets. And you know that stuff and you be the one to tell it, you're going to be the one that's wrong. I learned to hold my peace, and if it's meant to come out, God, let them bring it to their door. Let Lulu mind her business. I was taught if they're on that yellow line, fucking, you step over them and mind your business. And I learned that late in life, and I wish I would have learned that early. I would never tell, unless one of my girls, so my bestie, I will go with Tyra. Tyra is my best oldest friend from high school. We go back since 15 years old. If I knew that her man was doing something, her man, and we already had the discussion, yes. Anyone else is a no for me.
So for me, I look at everything as a overall view of where I want to take. I take myself out of it, and where I want to take my people as in my community. Martin Luther King put himself out there. Malcolm X put himself out there. Gandhi, Mother Teresa. These people would put themselves out there on the front line, risk their lives, or whatever scrutiny they had to go through, that the better the world. I feel like you putting yourself out there is you're willing to take the bullets. You're willing to take the daggers with the criticism, whatever comes. Because if they're your true friends, they'll respect it and love it. And if they do what Ms. Lulu Peoples did to her, they weren't your friends anyway.
See, because I had multiple situations with my friends kind of being disloyal to me. So I try my best to be a good friend to like people who I call friends or just anybody that I'm around. I try my best to be, a good person to them. So I know how it feels to be on the other end of me being best friends with somebody and we sleeping inside the same bed and I'm talking to them every single day, but they still going behind my back and messing with a dude that I introduced him to as my guy, and you're dealing with them behind my back. And you sleeping with me every single night. Like, so I done dealt with that. So I know how I feel with being around
That's hard, and you're so young.
Exactly.
It done trickled down. Like it's so open now. It's so if you talk more to younger people, and probably because I have such a young daughter and I've been involved in her life and her relationships and her friends around, that I saw what was going on at 15, 16, 17, and I'm like, wow, loyalty. I had a conversation with a young lady, 23 years old, we're really tight. And I asked her, I said, this was yesterday, I said, you would deal with somebody who has a boyfriend? She said, yeah. I said, yeah? She was like, yeah, they would do it to me. I'm like, wow, so you just not gonna, for you, it's about you. So since the people do it to you, you'll do it to them. You don't want to take the high road and be like, no, I'm not doing it. You're not going to even force the man to be loyal.
Some people are like, I'm going to do something to them before they do it to me. I mean.
Yeah, but I
don't think that's the definition of loyal to me. Like, that's a whole bunch of different characteristics that person has. To me, the loyalty is, to me, is she loyal to her man. Now, her wanting to screw somebody that got a man, that's
loyalty to yourself is what I was. Hold on, loyalty to yourself is what I was speaking of. Because if you're true to yourself, then you can project being true to other people.
But that is her truth, though. That is her truth.
But
and it's not right. It's not right.
Oh, so that's what I'm talking about.
But it's her.
When you talk about loyalty,
But it's her truth. So loyalty to yourself, you know, you can have your principles and your guides and your rules, but that's her guide. Like, she don't care. That's like a woman saying, I sleep with married men.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
I don't either. However, that is her. That is her guide.
Yeah,
That's
I
her
understand
level.
that, but I don't think we should sit back and be like, oh, you know what?
I mean, 'cause
Hey, they like to do it. I think we should
No,
talk
I
about it.
don't- I
If
don't-
we don't, if
I
we
don't
disagree with
co-sign.
something, I have no problem with saying, I know you doing that. I disagree, and this is why I disagree.
Right.
I'm not gonna love you any less. But if that's your frequent behavior, I know that at some point, me and your ideals on that subject, we can't even talk about because we don't agree.
So just because we don't agree on something, we can't talk about
About
it?
that subject.
Yeah.
Because why keep beating the dead horse? You're gonna stand
Why is
straight.
it beating a dead horse?
Well,
We're
because
having a
no, I'm going by
conversation.
what Ms. Lulu said. Ms. Lulu said that is their truth. If they're
Yeah,
standing
so-
in their truth, then I'm not trying. You know, hey, I told you
But
how I
that
felt.
means we can't talk about it?
After a while, I will stop.
Why?
I'm saying because I don't have the energy to keep. I mean, I think this is like the fourth time. Was it fifth time? Okay. So it's 3 times I said this. I am at the place where energy is important.
And teaching is redundant,
and-
so you know.
yeah, that's true. But there's a redundancy that it can stop also. You can put a stop. You know, like, oh, you spoiled your kid. Yeah, well, I stopped. Oh, but you spoiled him already. All right, well, I stopped. I stopped. I don't want to talk about that anymore. And it should be okay. Because there's a plethora of things we could talk about besides the fact that you're sleeping with a married man. And you're comfortable with it. We don't have to talk about that. You don't have to hear me ridicule you about it.
Right.
I don't have to hear you protect yourself about it.
Right.
It's
So-
over.
So,
Like,
so then it's not a conversation if you're ridiculing me. That's not a conversation. You're demeaning me. I wouldn't want you to talk to me
Okay,
about
well,
it.
so when things that I know is morally wrong and the person could agree that they're morally wrong, well, the person probably won't even agree. So what comes
Right.
out of my mouth is what they're not going to be able to protect. They're not going to be able to control.
Right, so it's not a conversation. You're
That's why.
ridiculing
So
me.
for me to save you from ridicule and to save me from constantly having bad energy, I stop.
I mean, and I get your point because I'll be a hypocrite if I told her, like, you know, you shouldn't be dealing with somebody who has a girlfriend, right? But then it, like, in the same sense, I'm like, damn, like, I don't want to be that person dealing with somebody with a girlfriend. Like, that's just like, that's kind of whack. And but then, even more, I just was like, how you know, you like, I'm a mind my business in that certain situation, because that's when she first told me about it. I'm like, nah, like, don't tell me no more. Like, I'm gonna mind my business. Like, I don't want to be in between that. But then I'm sitting on the, like, I'm with her and I'm just hearing her, like, you know, just talking. I'm just like, damn, well, because he
But
really
see-
ain't shit.
But see, why wouldn't like how Lamont said, like, you know, in the friendship, right? And this is somebody who we love, but they're doing something that we don't like, okay?
Agree with,
That we morally don't like. So that is when you can extend, like, listen, this is when you shut down. Like, nah, you can't use my ear, you can't use my brain, you cannot unload that on me. Now that, Lamont, I do agree with you now, because I'm just, you know, because we're talking here.
Yeah.
So people in my family, you know, like, dealt with a married man. No, I don't want to hear, I don't want to talk, because for me, like, I love you, we can talk about anything else. I'm with you too, Lamont, with that. But I don't want to hear your issues with him, I don't want to hear your problems, because to me, that is one of my, like, big no's for me. That is, like, a big, like, thing for me, Lamont. Like,
Now, what I
like,
said was, if this is what you do, like you'll continue doing it once and you get caught up, no problem. We can talk about it. But if this is what you do, then that's a direct conflict of what I believe. Now we're to that subject. We just not.
So it's because they're married, Lulu and Lamont. Not that they're in an exclusive relationship, not that they're in a committed relationship, but it changes for you both once it's somebody who's married.
No, I think in Tia's situation, I think it's the same thing.
No, I'm talking to
Okay.
you and Miss Lulu about your opinion. And
No, I'm saying in reference to her situation, I think it's the same thing.
I don't think that's the same thing. Absolutely not. I do believe marriage and girlfriend and boyfriend is different.
What
Now,
about
no,
engagements?
I'm not. No.
I mean,
I believe marriage.
It's not
I believe
marriage.
marriage. I believe engagement is I want to, and if you can still say no, and you can still walk away. Marriage is marriage is marriage to me.
Does the
Everything before that, to me, is still gray until you say you may kiss the bride. Okay, so to me, that is marriage.
So the person that's interacting, like the other woman is not doing a bad thing because she's messing around with a committed guy. He's not married.
Absolutely not. I'm not saying that act is right. I'm not. No.
Okay, I just want to answer. Is it right or wrong?
Please. Okay. I feel that if you are in a relationship and someone else has the power, or you let something else come your way and distract you, and you concentrate on that person, then of course there's issues maybe in the relationship. We can't even talk about that. However, if that person partakes in it and they're doing whatever with their relationship, and let's say they end up getting married. I've seen that happen too. I've seen people that were engaged break up and then the other two people get married. So to me, is whatever your process is to get to what you know, because that's a lot of people's journey to be married. So if it fails, does that make you a horrible person because that person decided that someone else took the place of your, this love that you had? You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Does that make
you're not
sense?
speaking about the person who actually interacted in a knowingly committed relationship.
They are messed
You're not
up.
speaking about that.
They are not.
Oh, okay. They're not
To
right.
me,
Okay.
it's not right. But
Okay,
to me,
that's-
it's not right. But it's not marriage. It's not.
I
to
agree.
me-
It's not marriage, but I still think it's not right.
To me, let me just explain something. Because everybody view a marriage is different. So to me, I don't look at ceremony. Only thing when I hear marriage, I hear that you are standing before God and you are making a vow, which is bigger than a promise. You are saying to God that, God, I'm choosing to stick with him, and we are choosing to stick together, and this is our vow to you, God, to work this out and to be together forever. People forget that too. Marriage is supposed to be forever, because that is your vow. Actually, you're actually promising to God. So to me, when you start breaking that kind of vow, like, to me, that is a no, like, you're going to get paid back, karma, all of that, because to me, that is before God. Relationships, to me, engagement, all of that is still, to me, practice. To me, no matter how long it is, it's still saying, I'm not sure if that's the one. That's what engagement and dating is to me, for me. Then when you marry, then you signed the contract. You signed the deal.
Janice said she has a lot to talk about. Which Monday is hers?
Hey, Janice, go ahead.
I mean, like I said, the person, I'm definitely not giving the one who's in the committed relationship the platform to move forward and just doing it because, okay, it's not okay for that person. It's worse that person is doing it because they're actually in the committed relationship. But I'm not giving a pass to the person who interacts like, oh, well, they not happy. I'm going to just deal with them. And to be honest, I'm going to be totally honest, how I feel like women have so much power, that more men will respect their relationships if the women outside didn't participate in them cheating on their. They lie, then I understand. If they lied, you don't know. But the minute you find out, you might be in love already, you don't want to leave, but, they're wrong.
So was I being disloyal or loyal to my friend?
I think you was being loyal to the
Other girl.
No, I just think you were being loyal to both of them. I just think the one that you told on, she's not going to see it that way. But
Right.
it's our job. It's other older women's job. It's other women your age. It's their responsibility and duty to express to her why this happened. You can't do it because she ain't gonna like it.
So, okay, she tells this information, this deep, because that's deep information. You're telling that I know your babe is seeing someone else. So you give this information, and she chooses to stay, okay? So now, he knows what you said.
Oh, so let
Yeah.
me just add, because Tia and I talked about this briefly yesterday. The girl has to know that there is this other girl existed, and she has to know there's others. So she knows because she just happened to have this other girl's phone number saved in her phone because she been dumpster diving in her man phone. So she knows he's not faithful.
Right.
So I just want to just throw that out there.
Right, okay, but when when you go and confirm the information, like, girl, I got some hard, I have the concrete, I have the black and white, here it is, here's your proof, I know, I'm confirming that it's all, that number that you don't know, I know her name, her address, I know her everything. So you give all of this, you vomit is what I call it. And then now what? She already knew, that's super important, that she already knew the information, okay? She already got all of what you're telling her. So for me to go inside that relationship, because now I know I'm gonna be an issue. It's gonna be an issue that I know, that I gave the information, okay? It's not gonna break that bond. My information is doing nothing.
Because she
okay?
knew
How
already.
do you know that?
It
She
doesn't-
knew
How
already.
do you know that? Hold on, women are the most I need confirmation people I know on this
She
planet.
saw
So
it.
hold
She
on.
had it.
No, when I say confirmation, y'all need layers of confirmation. So the confirmation from your friend is different from hearsay.
Nah.
If y'all say it's the same thing, you heard it on the street, but you because he follow her.
If-
She always liking his picture. That makes people raise an eyebrow. So, but the confirmation is when
When
Tia
I
said it,
told her.
when the friend say it. But
So-
listen,
So
that's
again,
my
you give
viewpoint.
this
Like, I don't-
information, is she still with him, yes or no? Let me ask that question.
what difference does it make?
It makes a difference to
Why?
me.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. What's the point of the information, Lamont? Why am I giving that to her to say that I'm a good friend, to give her information that she already know?
Yo, so,
So
I'm glad you
information
said that.
or-
I'm glad you said that.
Well, wait,
So-
let's hear answer the question.
Okay. Did she stay with him?
I mean, in a situation that they're in, they kind of, I don't say have no choice, but to like be together, like they have to like be in the same home right now together.
You could be roommates. You don't.
Yeah,
you don't gotta be
so
in a
Yeah, but that's
relationship.
hard when you, Lisa. Realistically, if you're in love with somebody and you've been living with them, and somebody tell you something like
So
that,
wait,
you don't just
so
switch
wait,
to roommates.
So don't get me wrong,
Like,
because
right,
then,
right.
But she's saying they gotta stay together in the under the
They
roof.
have to, so it's hard.
under
on
the
them.
under the circumstances, because
Because
like don't
they
get
got a
me wrong,
lease.
like
Yeah, I understand.
don't get me wrong, because when I was telling her this information, it wasn't like, you know, I'm still in love with him right now, and it was like, girl, let me tell you, because he ain't shit. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
Don't even
She
do
was
it.
just like, you know, she was like, I'm ready to like move on, be with somebody new. Like I gave myself, like, I wrote the Sierra prayer down inside my notes for myself. Like, I need a new dude. Like I'm tired. Like, I know that he be doing this. I know he be doing that. So it wasn't like I was just like
Spilling beans.
Yeah, like I was like putting like a dark cloud over her head. Like, no, it was just like, yeah, like, and you know, she like we talking. I'm just like, damn, like.
Let me tell her, like.
Yeah, let me just like tell you this, and it was just like, you know, and she was just like, do you like, not really ask me nothing, but she was just like damn, I already seen this, and like she like, well, does she work here? Cause this that and third, because I already know, like she knew she didn't have a face, but then knowing that the face, if she would have found out, she would have like, damn. Ain't that to your friend, like,
you alive with
yeah,
her.
so like the whole time you ain't like you
listen to me.
yeah, you listen to me, and then you ain't say nothing to me. Like, why? You could at least said something to me, and I just felt like I should have said something to her.
Since I was younger, I've always had female friends, always women friends. I've always had them, but I also had many male friends because I was on the block. So my male friends dating my women friends has been going on for the last 30 years. In the last 20 years, I've gotten to the point where I said, you know what? If y'all gonna date, I'm telling boo for you. Like, don't ask me my opinion on her, because I'm gonna tell you about her. And when you date him, I'm gonna tell you about him. You're not gonna be in the dark. I'm not gonna know my man has a wife or a girlfriend, and I'm not gonna tell my friend who doesn't mind dating him whether he got it, but I'm gonna let you know.
But that's different. You're
No,
going into it
I know.
with rules and expectations. I think
But
the,
I'm telling them out front, like, even
Yeah,
if
I
you
think-
don't ask, I'm telling
I
you.
think anything is different when you go into it with rules and expectations up front,
Knowing
or,
up front.
or clear communication.
But see, I moved different. I have 3 brothers. I grew up with, I'm like the reverse Lamar. I have nothing but a lot of guy friends. I have 3 brothers. I grew up, he's talking about last 30 years, all my life, all my friends have been with my brothers. You know, it is what it is. And I say it on right here on my brothers are, you know, what they are. Now, my thing is, if we are friends and you decide to be with my brother, we're not friends anymore. We're cool, but we're not friends anymore. That's my rule. And the reason why I shut it down like that, I can't be, because I don't want you pumping me for information. I'm not doing what Lamont doing. I'm not giving you all my brothers, telling you. I already told you from the door. You know what it is. You know they're whores. Okay, you know they're not. They got multiple women. If you're around Lulu, everybody knows Lulu Brothers. It is what it is.
You feel like she's not being a friend at that point?
It is what it
She
is.
was never a
Nah, I
friend?
already told you what it is.
No.
I
It just
already
in 2
told-
podcasts ago, I
Nah.
want to replay this.
I
How
just-
I said something like that, and it was like, well, you wasn't really a friend then. I'm like, how I wasn't really a
No,
friend?
but she goes into it from the beginning, again, with clear communication, clear expectations,
So she,
and
no,
rules.
no,
From the rip.
you're telling your friends that if
If
you deal with my friend, we're not friends
deal
anymore.
With my brothers,
We're not friends no more.
Are not. That is
From the rip.
that
Yeah.
Lamont.
She's
That
talking about
is-
when you start when they start.
That is
No,
my
no,
line.
Hold on. Let's get
Start
me and Lisa trying. Hold on. Me and
No,
Lisa
'cause
trying to
I've
get
heard this
context.
story before.
Are you saying the minute you meet a friend before they meet your brothers, you tell them that, or after they say, "Ooh, your brother fine"?
Before.
The rules.
The minute they meet
The
you,
rules for Lavinia Cooper is when you meet my brother.
See, that's different.
You decide
Wait, it's still
that
before.
you
It's
wanna
still before they
screw
meet
me
but
up.
that's totally
I'm
different.
not going to be cool.
It's still
with you.
before.
That's the- no,
I'm
that's
not
cool.
going to be friends. We could be cool. I'm gonna be cordial. We'll be cool, but we're not hanging out. I don't want to hear or and hear. And I want to hear.
before
and
they
I-
meet.
I don't
her
wanna
loyalty
hear
is with
like
her brothers.
shit.
Her loyalty is with her brothers.
It's
I get it.
when they meet
I
them.
get
My
it.
loyalty is with my family and
Right.
recognize
God, your
that.
brother.
I'm
That's not-
gonna sit
nobody
here
has a
come
problem with
some
that.
information or shit you already know.
I-
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
totally
well,
agree.
you want to ask me about some?
I
shit.
totally
You knew
agree.
we had a
Well,
chick-
damn,
I
Lulu,
totally
damn,
agree.
Lulu Cooper,
I
tell us
totally
how you really feel.
agree.
Yo, it's even
Everyone
about to
agrees
take
with
your
you.
earrings out.
Everyone
and shit.
agrees.
It's 'cause
Everyone
it's the
agrees.
Same thing. Though.
No, it's not the same thing because I damn sure ain't selling my sister up the river for nobody. I said friends. When you come to my sister, ride or die. Like, and Shamika, no, you're right. I agree with you. Ride or die for my sister. You can, dog, I don't care what you say, you're
It's
wrong.
such an uncomfortable line.
Yeah, it's
People think
totally.
that
But
I'm
when it's
selfish,
friends,
but
if it's friends dating friends, that's
too
totally
much.
different.
It's too much. It's emotions and stuff. I done had girls pull up
Yeah,
with
see.
knives and stunt guns and stuff. Man, please, real talk. So when I say what I say, it's because I've been through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after my
we can
brother
tell,
last
Will.
baby mother, I was never friends with none of the girls he brought around. I was like, y'all all are like thugs. Like,
Got you.
I
It's
don't
not
like
gonna
none
work.
of y'all. Like every time I see him with a different girl, he be looking at me. I be rolling my eyes at them. Like I don't.
Don't
like,
try to be friends with
yeah,
me.
I love
don't
you.
even speak to me.
See?
Like I
Oh
don't
my
big.
God.
But they wasn't friends from the beginning. You saying they
Well-
trying to, he brought them in the house and
Like-
now they like,
Yeah,
let me do
like-
your hair.
like,
Let me do
yeah, like, bitch,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. You know how many girls want to take the next? Oh, I'm gonna take her shopping.
Yeah, like,
Okay, you
yeah,
still not gonna be
no.
around after 2 weeks, baby.
Yeah, my brother, last baby mother, she like did it for the whole family. We were like, we don't care about none of these little girls that you bring inside this house at all.
But see, now I think that honestly, I think we should go back to who you should bring home. I think we should go back to that
And-
because your mother allowed him. Well, I think he got his own
He got his own
apartment.
apartment.
Yeah, so
So
it's
it
different.
really don't matter. But
Yeah.
it's like, see, for me, like every guy that I talk to, you cannot when people be like, I'm gonna come pick you up or something like that. I live something address. I'm telling you, 75 down the street. Like I
Because
will.
you don't want
I
your
don't even
mother or
want-
father to
No,
walk
I
out
don't
and
even
see.
really want you to know exactly which house I'm coming out of where I'm living
I
at. So
respect that.
I'm walking down the street and you can just
Right.
pick me up from down the street. And then on top of that, everybody cannot. Val is very special. You cannot meet her. And then my grandma is a grandma. She hit a doorbell. She coming on the porch. She like, hey baby, how you doing? Like,
Come eat.
yeah, like
She don't cook much.
right. She don't cook, but she was like, you want me to make you a burger or something? She tried. You cannot meet her. She's a very special lady. You cannot meet my parents.
Until you know that person is
Right,
actually.
and I always give everybody because my brother, he's a mugger too, so I'd be like, don't mind him, just look away, don't even look him in the face.
Don't even look in the
Don't
eyes.
even
Just
look
stay
him in
focused
the
on what's in
face.
the room.
Wait, you said he's a mugger too?
Yeah, like he
Like
be
he
mean
mean
mugging.
mugging,
Oh.
Taking
no.
shit.
Yeah, no, he's a mean
What?
mugger. I'd be like, don't pay no attention to him, like,
Don't look in his eyes, girl. We'll
Yeah,
say,
but
don't
just
do
keep it going.
You'll fall.
Yeah.
I think that but loyalty definitely, now that we delved into it a little deeper, I think loyalty definitely show its face in different forms because like Ms. Lulu and I agree, like when it comes to family, it's like no holds barred. Now don't get me wrong, I will tell my sister when she's wrong, but it's gonna be very hard for me to be like, yeah, you know what, in front of Shamika probably punch me in my face, like, what you doing? So I get that, but then there are people that has become like family. And when I say like family, I shouldn't even put the word like. I should say become family.
Right.
That, you know, so I had a Memorial Day get together. It wasn't really about Memorial Day. It was about my stepdaughter graduating for NYU. So we did a celebration.
Congratulations, Tiara.
Yeah.
Hey girl, hey.
You didn't even come in.
No, I didn't. I was with another friend.
It doesn't matter. We welcome.
Oh, I
So
Because I straight walked in the house like, hey, how you
yeah.
doing?
So
Hey.
she walked in like she had keys.
And I was like, let me introduce you to people.
She
All right.
she done went past
Hey,
all
girl,
of them. I'm like,
hey.
well, damn.
Yeah.
So now Lisa has come by, and it's like, okay, we told her the family game because the family plays different games.
Kira fucked my shit up.
You know, she lost $27.
Fucked my shit up.
You lost $27.
I lost $3 technically.
Technically,
The pot
it was 9
27.
people.
I was doing good. I was using Kira's cell phone as like when I was rolling my dice off. I was killing it.
What was y'all
This
playing?
mofo went and moved
Right, left, center.
the phone,
Oh, you would love it.
took my
It's
money,
intense, though.
and won the pot.
$27, and she was sitting next to Lisa and was like totally happy.
Wow.
Who, Kara?
Yeah, and so that's when my loyalty. I didn't know what to do. I stayed out of it.
You should have just gone like, just laughed and go like, y'all want to play
But
again?
see, Sakura don't understand that Lisa's a gambler. So gamblers don't like you messing up their
She was
mojo.
like, Lisa,
Don't.
it was my phone. Motherfucker, it was our phone. That shit was ours.
Gamblers don't play that. You know, and the
And
minute she touched
the
it,
minute she touched it, I'm like, yo, Kira over here messing up my mojo. And sure enough, I rolled a dice.
and she had to give
I had to
Kira
give Kira my money.
her money.
So now then Kira won the pot.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I was killing
You
the
should've came
runner
in.
because I was like, I'm not.
Y'all should really, because you're so serious right now, so I just want them to see you play that.
Yeah, don't play with her $3. Her $3 was
Right.
it was serious.
Listen, don't play with my money. I'm absolutely a gambler. Kira absolutely fucked my shit
Yeah.
up. I was pissed.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Nisa, it's my phone. No, motherfucker. At that moment, it was our phone.
So the lawyer, so I would say that Lisa's definitely family. In 2.5 years, it's just she's family. It doesn't. I mean, people know they can't get rid of her. I know I'm not going nowhere. And then people that come in her life. Did you tell them about me? Because I'm here. Damn. It is what it is.
Yes, they know about you. Online.
So yes, loyalty runs deep. Me and Miss Lulu agree on something.
Finally. My God. But
Jesus
yo,
Christ.
Lou,
Her brothers.
that brother shit, that friend shit.
Mhm.
Whew. We need shots after this.
Woohoo!
Look, I just want to reveal something since we're being honest.
I'm not
We had
mad,
some
like,
people.
hold on, I'm not. Let's get something straight. I'm not angry. I don't need shots. I don't need alcohol. My coffee's fine. You know.
I
Got some
wouldn't-
sangsters in it?
So can we have a recap? We got some you know. Hey,
Yo,
how
It's
celibacy
sweating.
going?
Lamar
How celibacy
sweating.
going,
Lamar
Lisa?
sweating.
Yeah,
Lamar
yeah,
sweating.
yeah. How's
Yes, he looked-
celibacy
somebody
going,
give Lamar a
Tia?
tissue. Somebody give Lamar a tissue.
Hey, how's celibacy going, Lisa? Okay, Tia, how's celibacy going?
What's that?
Yeah, Lisa was on a good run.
I was too.
I'm sorry, so is this the portion where we start shit talking?
No, it's not shit talking. Y'all was totally vocal about it.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I'm
wonder
just
why it
saying.
stopped. I missed last week. I was wondering, are we still on the countdown?
Listen, you got me dropping
No,
stuff.
we're not. Oh, okay, I guess we're not.
So, is this where we start our shit talking?
I was just wondering if we was
Because we made promises to Kira that we were going to make sure you stayed in the house. And not
How
in the
me
house.
bringing up something that you guys are comfortable with shit talking? Look,
I'm sorry, so should we or should we not be able to bring up our own stuff?
it was an open
Right.
discussion. It was
Um,
open discussion.
It was an open discussion weeks
Sorry.
ago.
Yeah, it was weeks ago. You
It
just brought it up.
kept it on.
Oh, you
Oh,
did.
because I missed last week. I'm sorry. No more talking celibacy
Mhm.
until this.
So, I mean, I don't like celibacy. I was very clear about that from the beginning.
Mhm.
I do not like going without. We talked about my love languages first and foremost, time and attention. Right behind that is
Very close.
Physical touch, right? I'm not the girl who
Ms. Lolo, Sandman.
I'm not the girl who wants to go without. I'm just not her.
Same, right?
And I own the rights and the power to my body and my decision making.
Oh, I love that. That's so true. And anybody
you
that
can
try
try- you
to
can try
anybody that
that.
try to do that, it violate that, call me.
Violate
Put
your
on my-
visa?
all that. No, hell no, Lisa.
Not because you be trying to act like we don't have rights and power, like we're submissive and reduced by, men.
Oh no, I don't think many of you know how much power you have. That's what I don't. That's what I
you
believe.
said 2 episodes ago.
No.
Yeah, but he was like, you get the D, you get the D. You was on there for like a week. You get the D.
Why did she bring that up? Why did she bring that up?
Cause you kept like just
What,
like
no,
you just kept saying it like
It wasn't on. It wasn't on air.
it was. I forgot what Lisa said, and it just totally.
Yeah, he
like,
had me sounding like I was up there
Yeah,
with
like-
Exclusive.
I don't
She
know.
said what she said
I
was.
want it when I want it.
How do you know that when I give it, it's not about you?
It's
It's
not.
for me.
I want
I'm
it.
getting it for me.
But that-
And I say he don't care whether you giving it for
And
you
I
or
don't.
him.
And I said I don't care what he
Exactly.
gets, 'cause
Just
at
give me
end
the
of
D.
day,
Give
it's
me
what I
the
want.
D. You be like, give me the D. I don't care what you want. Give me the D.
Ah.
What you said? Shut up. Give me the D. What?
Well, you know there was.
You
that
going to get
comedian-
something from the
come here,
refrigerator?
shut up,
All right,
fuck,
when you come
come
back,
here,
give me
shut
the
up,
D.
fuck, Get out. There was that comedian. I don't know who. It wasn't Adele Givens. There was somebody on Def Comedy Jam that said
But
when
I
she
mean,
got
I
to a
thought-
certain age, she was gonna be like, "Come here, shut up, fuck, get out. Come here, shut up, fuck,
You,
get out."
you got to that age yet?
No.
Okay. And you know, from I follow you. You're not too many people I follow. I was told I was bougie because I only follow 44 people.
He got
10%. 10%.
He got. Okay, let's remember that Lamont is new on Instagram, so he only got
He's
like.
not new.
All right, but he's
I'm
like
a-
I don't know. He's what's that word? A novice Instagram user.
Totally, I asked all questions.
Very
You
novice.
can go with novice.
So he has about 500 followers. Only follows 44 people.
Less
He
than
don't,
10%.
he don't even have a blue check by his name, but
Wait, should he?
No, she said at that level.
At
if
that
I'm,
level of
I should be
bougie,
following.
that level of bougie.
he should have a
Oh.
blue check by his name.
So I
like-
want everyone to focus on energy. You have to be cognizant of the energy that you bring into your space.
Yeah.
And believe me, 500. That's too much. That's too much energy to be trying to manage. I don't.
Oh my God, I have went to this very ghetto Memorial Day cookout.
That's the one that they was outside on the.
Yes. Oh my God.
But yours shut the club down.
First of all,
Did you see that?
that's where she wanted to be. So Miss Lulu,
No, it,
let me tell you how
So when you woke up the next morning, I'm like, nah,
Memorial
listen,
Day,
me
right?
I
No,
said,
hold on,
me and Tia was
Memorial
talking at 5 in
Day.
the morning.
oh, wait, that night?
The next morning, and you was like,
Oh, yeah, you was like, wow,
and I said she
Yeah.
must have went back out because at 11:30 when I was about to
Like
go
she
to
was in the
bed,
house.
she
I'm
was
like,
home.
Yeah.
She must have went back out, but she went to the cookout prior to that.
Oh, but that was earlier?
Right.
Yeah, when I came to pick
It
up
got
the
way
car.
crazy.
Yeah, I was there, so it was like, well, I got there maybe like, because I got
So
there
excuse me, I'm sorry. Let's back up.
Okay.
So I'm chilling on Memorial Day, blending in with Lamont's family, telling Shamika Baxter yet again my sad story that clearly she didn't remember from the beginning, and she got sad all over again when I was telling her, about my life and some of the reasons why I am how I am. And I get this side eye text from Tia, and I'm like, what is she side eye texting me about rent? No, she says I
It was
randomly
like-
text her. No, it was like. She says I randomly text her. I get this random text with side eye, so I'm like, nothing. She was like, "How you doing?" I'm like, Tia's asking me how I'm doing. Like, Tia never asked me how I'm
I
doing.
do care about how you doing, though.
You never asked. She was like, she was like, so what are you doing? I can't remember what I said. She was like, oh, so how about some access to that automobile today? I gotta.
That's how she said it?
I said I was hoping I could drive your automobile.
You said automobile?
She did say
Yeah.
automobile.
I like
Yeah,
it.
she got a cookout. She trying to be to by 7 o'clock, and she don't want to Uber everywhere.
Where was the parents?
Whose parents?
Oh, I don't know who threw the cookout.
I don't know who threw the cookout either.
So it was just a random text that went out.
It was a flyer that went out. My friend, she sent it to me like, let's go. You remember Fly Guy that did the party?
Yeah.
He was promoting. It was just like, it was a day.
Fly Guy promotes cookouts.
It's
This
a party.
cookout was.
It was
this
a
was a
party.
cookout.
It was at somebody's house.
Yeah, in somebody's backyard. It was on Stanford. When I
That was a
say
big house.
the backyard
Well, it
was
spilled
pretty,
out into the
the
street
backyard
though.
was pretty decent, but it was like once it was like maybe like because they said it was from like 5 to 10, around like maybe like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's when like mad more people started coming, and then once I saw like the first cop like coming in, I was like, oh no, like it's time for us to go. But then like I saw one of the old security guards there, and he had his bike out, so like I had rode on the bike with him, and then that's when like when we came back. It was like mad people, like the helicopter was coming down and was shining the
what-
light.
see,
It was
I love
people.
it. I love it.
Type
It
stuff.
was
No,
people-
that
people
Project
cars.
X.
It was
That's what I'm
Project- it was-
talking
That's what she
about.
said.
Definitely
That's what she
Project
said.
X, like,
What?
like yeah, and
I wanted to throw one of those.
no, it was too crazy. Even though like nobody was like really being like,
But they was on people's cars.
there's people on people cars.
Cars
This
doing
one
the
car was.
dancing.
This girl was in her car. The girl who in the video, she was in her car. She told them to get off her car. They was like, girl, we'll beat you up. You think you about to pull off on people while we're jumping on your car. They did in her car all the
And
way.
the cops couldn't shut it down?
It was like 500 people outside. When I say, you know Sanford, it was
Yeah.
like from 18th Avenue Park,
Yeah.
maybe all the way down to like Cliff Street, like almost like a block of, like, you know where the North Star is
Yeah,
at right
yeah,
there?
yeah.
All the
On the
way down
corner.
from there, from 18th Avenue all the way by the North Star.
So what was the food and the drinks like?
So first of all, they talk
I
about.
think pre-game. I think people pre-game because
So
they
yes,
got there afterwards.
we have bought our stuff there, but they was all free food, free drinks. $5 shots and
Exactly, I agree.
I wanted
Get
a
that money.
hot dog. It was
Yeah.
$2. I'm like, you know, you're.
People bought it?
I didn't. I'm like, y'all is not the hot dog lady. I'm not about to get no hot dog from y'all for
Shout out to the
$2.
hot dog lady. Anybody in Madison and Bergen?
Hey,
I
bro.
don't eat hot dogs.
What you got? You
Why?
like sausages?
I don't eat compressed meat.
You don't like sausages either?
I don't eat sausages either.
Oh my
I had a
God.
joke for that.
So if it has anything to do with penises, that's not compressed meat.
Knew where I was going, huh?
I'm just saying. And that's not a conversation anyone's ready for.
Yeah, no.
Right. Not a conversation anybody's ready for. So we are about to end episode 5. This is our first month. How you feeling, Lou? Are you comfortable? You good? You know, you don't want to kick Lamont under the table or anything? No?
I'm her little brother. Now that I know how she robbed her brothers, shit, I'm telling my sister.
If you want to be considered her little brother, you need to get it together because, you know.
No, she just gonna have to, you know.
He's just like my older brother.
I just want to give her a school of young women, and then I have a school of young women, and see where they're gonna be in 20 years.
But she has a
I
school of
raised
young
my
women.
son. Look,
No, not
hold
the
on.
son. No, not that. I'm talking about
women?
when you tell them. No, I want you to have
Girls
women.
I raised?
Yeah, I want you to have
girls.
girls so you can tell them,
Hold
don't
on.
say nothing, mind your business.
Wait, Lamont,
They gonna
did
be
you
out here
really?
wild.
Let me just say this before we end, Lamont. You do know a part of me, just like how you know, like I surprised y'all with an aspect of my life. Like there's another aspect. Like there's a lot of young women that I have participated and raised. Like, and shout out to I talk about one of my babies, Maya Vanderpool, who catered my get together this for my birthday. She was amazing. She's a chef. Went to school. She does the damn thing amazingly, and I have the I just want to say I'm grateful for her. So yeah, Lamont, I've sold into young people's life because somebody sold into me. Remember, my mom didn't raise me either, so somebody gave back to me. I gotta give back too.
We're gonna have a school.
Tia, anything in the episode 5? Bella Uncensored. We about to put, the month behind us, our first month of podcasting.
I feel like we're doing an excellent job. I'm loving Bella Uncensored. I like Lamont being missing like 1 week out of the month.
I think we're gonna make a schedule, and I'm gonna be away for 1 day out the month.
I think, but
I'm lying. That's not true. But if that's what they want, I have no problem with that.
I'm giving
because I know I'm a
heads
little
up.
aggressive.
In the month of July, I won't be here for 2 Wednesdays. Well, maybe 1 Wednesday, but hope you guys miss me. But I'll
Did we
be
get a
back.
substitute for that?
Thank you for listening to Bella Uncensored, episode
Jenny Jackson
5.
control.
Lamont, you are such a hater.
Janet Jackson control.
Yes, it's time. Oh, yes, it's time.
But God.
Loyalty.
But God.
Loyalty.
This 1-800 number keeps
I'm
calling.
cool kidding now. I'm ready for the
She know the rest of it. I love that.
Hey, my girl.
I haven't heard this. Who's this? I'm sorry.
She finally got her Whitney.
That's
Why
Whitney?
you tell him?
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know. I should have knew that.
Yeah, this is a classic. This is Love Will
It's
Save the Day. One of my favorite songs.
I'm going to call you when I leave out of here.
Let me see.
I'll tell you later.
8 figure, that's my type. That's my type.
That's my type.
That's my type. What's your
My
type?
type. 8 figures, 6 figures.
Huh? 8-figure nigga?
Who's that girl?
So, I'm probably looking at her.
No, for
Can
real.
you get bad?
It's even bad, okay?
No, that's right.
It's-
I'm back.
Okay.
Thank you. They said he never really missed you till you dead and you gone. So I was going last week, so that's when I realized y'all missed me. What? The song fits.
But he filled your spot last week.
Who?
But he.
I know, but he did a great job.
Thanks,
I
Bobby.
loved his topic.
How you know which one was his?
I told him.
Body count, body
Was
count.
that really your question?
Please end this now. Please end this now.
I figured that was your question.
He wanted to know how many. What your?
First of all, right.
You know, talking about.
Doesn't
No, that was
matter.
funny when I heard it. I'm like, oh wow, they're not talking about body counts. Wow, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
You know, to me, I do my math really good. They were like, no, I only had.
What you times it times 4?
No, what I do is.